again, boys and girls. Today we're going to do a math lesson, and we are going to decide if these animals are pets or if they're wild animals, because we've been talking about both kinds of types of animals. And it says, is it a pet or a wild animal? Let's graph it. So we're going to make a graph. A graph is where you fill in spaces according to the number of animals you have. All right, so the first one is this animal. You know what kind of animal that is? What is that called? It's called a lion. That's right. Is a lion a pet or is it a wild animal? Did you say wild animal? Very good. It is a wild animal. So what I'm going to do is take a piece of paper and I'm going to put in a green piece of paper to fill in. This stands for the lion. One animal up there is wild. We're going to see how many areas we fill in for pets and how many for wild animals. So this lion, he's a wild animal, so we put him down there. What is that animal? That's a bear. Is it a wild animal or a pet? It's another wild animal. So we're going to fill in another green square. So far, there's no pets yet that we've looked at, but we've looked at two wild animals. All right. Let's do the next one. What's this little thing? Can you see it there? It's kind of tiny. Yeah, it's a kitty cat. Can you have a cat for a pet? Yeah, you can have a cat. A lot of people have pets. Cats as pets. So now we have to take a red piece of paper. We have to go up to the pets one. There's a house there that represents pets. And we put one piece of paper for the pet. All right, let's look at this. What's this big animal called? It's called a rhinoceros, a rhino. Can you have a pet rhino at your house? No, it's too big. Yep, he'd probably run into your house and put a hole in it. So he's a wild animal. So we better put him down here with wild animals. So here we go. There's another wild animal. So far we have 1, 2, 3 wild animals and 1 pet. Look at this up here. Can you see this it's a little bird. It's called a parakeet. Have you ever heard of a parakeet? It's a pet. You can go to the pet store and you can look and buy a parakeet. I used to have parakeets. And they're cute little birds. They died, but we had a parakeet. And they're cute little birds you keep in a cage and feed and talk to them. So that would be a pet, which means we have to add one more piece of paper to our pets. So let's stick this up here. So far we have 2 pets, 1, 2, and 3 wild animals, 1, 2, 3. All right, let's look at this one. What's that called? It's called a zebra. Can you have a zebra as a pet? Can you live with you in your house? No, it's a wild animal. So we're gonna put one more piece of paper down here on the wild animals. Whoa, we filled all the wild animals up. All right, what's the last animal? That's a picture of a what? A dog, that's right. Can you have a dog as a pet? Yeah, I have a dog. Her name is Olivia. So dogs are nice pets. You can have a dog. So we're gonna put this one up on the pets area. All right, now the question asked us, how many pets are there on this graph? Should we count the pets? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. 3 pets. 1, 2, 3. How many wild animals are there? There is 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make sure we did it right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We did. Now I'm going to ask you a question. Using your graph, looking at the graph, which one had more animals? Was it pets or wild animals? That's right, there were more wild animals. You can even see because this one doesn't have a spot colored in and this one does. So there were more wild animals. Very good. How many pets were there in this line of animals? How many pets were there? 1, 2, 3. 3 pets. And how many wild animals were there? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4 wild animals. Very good. So we just made a graph to tell the difference between wild animals and pets. All right, until I see you again, boys and girls, have a great day. Goodbye.